What's up, everybody? This is Night Viper, and I am going over Alliance Duel Day tips. This is a series where I'm going to talk about every day of the week and what you can do to maximize your points and get the best rewards. So if you are interested in that, stick around. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you're notified whenever I come out with another video in this series. And also check out the Discord, because everything that I have in this series I'm going to be putting in the Discord for you guys. So it's an open one. You guys can share it with your friends, with your alliances, and that way you guys have a resource, a place you can come for all the information. So let's jump into it. What's up, guys? We are on day one of the Alliance Duel. So in day one, if you go to your schedule, we're looking at gathering resources. Main thing about this day is by starting the day pulling in your trucks. So you're already going to send them out before the day even begins. You're going to pull them back and get that first collection, which is going to give you just a boost for the whole day. It makes it a lot easier to collect the cars that you need to. If you have all your research done, you should only need to collect 9 cars, but that's the catch if you have all your research done. But if you don't, there are things that you can do to help yourself out, and I'm going to show you what those are. That way you guys can get to the 4 million points, max out for the day. If you don't know what I mean by that, if you go to your Alliance Trial, this is going to be in your Event Center, Alliance Trial. If you scroll down to the end, it maxes out at 4 million. So this is what the goal is. And the reason it's important to get these done on Gathering Day is because it gives you the resources you need on the next day to do well in that Alliance Duel. So each day is going to give you resources for the next day. Give you an example. Right now, they're giving building speed ups. And if you go to your Alliance Trial or Alliance Duel, I got the mic right in my way, so I got to turn here. But let's go to schedule preview, and the Alliance Duel the next day is expanding the fortress. So they're giving me construction speed ups so that I can expand the fortress. Tomorrow they're going to give me research speed ups. The next day they're going to give me the recruitment points. So every day they're going to be giving you what you need for the next day. So just keep that in mind. When you start day one, if you blow off Gathering Day, then that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot for the rest of the week. So just definitely do Gathering Day. Throw out your lineups before the day even starts, and that's going to give you a huge boost. Now, when you do that, throw out your lineups on the biggest mines that you can find. And you do get different points for different types of mines. But let me show you. It moved to the rock that I'm hiding behind. Let me get back over here. All right, let me show you a couple things. So first off, let's go over the points for this day, just so that you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about. So points for this day, earning points. We have stone, you get 30 points. Iron, 45 points. Z-coin, 60 points. And diamonds are now 50. I swear those were 100 before. But either way, these are what your point systems are. And we're going to take out purchasing diamonds, because yeah, if you're buying stuff, you're going to get points. We know that. But let's look at these here. You have your stone, which is their 30 points. So you're basically just going to avoid those on this day. It's not going to give you any points. Go for any of the other mines, and you're going to get more points for it. So we're looking at iron or Z-coin. Now, the iron and Z-coin, there are heroes that you can use to give you additional gathering speed. And I'm going to go over the heroes and the lineups and all that in a minute. But what I want to show you right now is just on the mines themselves. This here, the way these mines are all grouped out, if management doesn't know, click on a city and hit explore minerals, and that's going to drop all these mines around your city. Now, the bigger the city you have, the higher the mines that you're going to have drop next to your city. This is a level 3. So let me go to a bigger city over here. And bigger city, we have a level 6 city, and these guys have level 10 mines. So this would be good to pull in for that first truck, because they're huge. You pull in as much as you possibly can on your loads. But after that, it's not really doing you any favors to go with these ones compared to going with another one. I'll show you why. If I click on a level 10 mine, and this little chest that's right here, as you deplete the mine, you are getting to these rewards. You get rewards for completing the mine completely, like depleting it completely. But you only get up to 5 chests. So if you're doing a level 10 mine, it's going to take a heck of a lot longer to mine out all the way compared to just a level 5 mine. So going for level 5 mines, you're going to get the most chests rewards, which are going to give you additional things, additional speed ups. You're going to get, you can get the actual speed ups in here, these guys. Gathering boost, you can get those inside there. You can get recruitment points, all kinds of stuff. So that's going to be a benefit to you. And I'll show you different speed ups that we can get in a second, but just want to go over the mines with you real quick. So if we do a smaller mine, let's say a level 4 mine, you only get 4 boxes. But again, we max out at 5 of those chests. And the bigger the city, the bigger the mines around the city. Now, you know that the Z coin is going to give you the most, but there's really not that many that get dropped. A lot of people fight over them. So management, throw something like 1 mint each and demote people if you have to make them stop taking multiple mines, because it's selfish and it pisses off the rest of the team when you see somebody taking 3 of the mines when you didn't get any. So keep the peace, make sure people know 1 mint each, and that's going to give you, the most points bringing in. But again, it's hard to find those, and you can get all the points you need from your iron mines. You don't even need the Z coin mines. So go around, see if you can find an iron mine in your area. I think I just depleted 2. Yeah, I brought 2 cars back already, so I already depleted 2 of them. Where's this guy going? But like right here, there you go. Level 5 mine. I didn't have to search that far for it. The reason I'm looking within my area is because you actually get a speed boost when you mine in your own area. If you click on your city, and if you have repaired this wall all the way, when you take a city, you knock the wall down, so you got to repair it. When you repair all the way, you're getting 50% gathering speed. So that's going to help you bring things in faster. You can knock out more cars, get your points faster. There's several other things to make it so you can get faster speeds, though. You saw one up here already, and that's, if you hit that, I don't know if you saw, I went fast. There's a plus symbol up here. Click that and scroll down to your gathering bonus. And you have 3 on here because we had an event, but you have 24 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, and it gives you 50% gathering speed. So that's going to help you bring in things faster. It's a little misleading because when I read 50% gathering speed, I think it's going to cut the time in half, and it doesn't. It just takes like an hour off your time. But that's added to the 50% that you're getting from the city, and there's also heroes that can help you get that percentage off too, and I'll show you those right now. Alright, we're talking about the Solari heroes. So let's look at, I'm just going to go to the portraits, just in case you don't have them, then you can see. First off, the best one to have would be Laura here, because she actually sends out, and you have another car. You send this other car out, you can level her up to get up to 1,000 more in her load, and she could be bringing those back too. So now instead of 3 or 4 cars, you could have 4 or 5 cars coming out there. So that's definitely one to get if you wanted to invest in the game. As you could see, I don't have her, and I still make my 4 million. So the next one that we want to look at, Race, she gives you Z coin. If you don't have her, then you'll be getting more by going with iron, because there's people that are you most likely do have that have bonuses. So just know Grace gives you Z coins. Erica over here, she gives you, where is it at? Gathering load. So you can carry more when you have her, and you've upgraded that one. Mario's going to give you 2. So Mario is going to give you iron gathering speed, and he's going to give you gathering load on top of that. So he's good for gathering. And these are just the Solari heroes. You kind of get them as time goes on. I didn't buy him. I think he started with him. I don't really remember, honestly. It's been a long time. This guy, I think his name's Phidias. He has stone gathering speed. So upgrade it all. You can increase that to 20%. All right, one thing I will say that you do need to upgrade the quality on some of these guys to get these skills unlocked. Some of them it's the second skill. Some of them, like Mario over here, he has the first skill, or no, he has the second skill. But he also has something on the 4th skill. So just upgrade the guys to the quality that they need to go to. So since we're talking about heroes, let's move on to the heroes that will help you in your lineups. And these are the heroes that you're going to want to basically divide out your lineups so that everybody's bringing in the same amount of speed or the same amount of load. So if you threw everybody on one car, that one car would be super fast, but then they all come in at different times, and that's kind of a pain in the ass to schedule. So let's look at the heroes, and I'm actually going to go to my Discord page because I have all this information on here. Here are your Gathering Day heroes. We have Park, Brom, Matthew, Dean, Cindy, Irma, Ivan, David. These guys give you different things. This group here, let me move it up so you can see. This group here, Brom, Cindy, Matthew, Ivan, Dean, David, and Park are all going to give you bonuses. And that's what Park used to look like. but they're all going to give you bonuses to your gathering speed. Okay, David here and Irma are actually going to give you increased load capacity, so they can carry more on the way back. So that's going to be the heroes that you want to add into your lineups. Now, how do you put these heroes? Do you get bonuses for these heroes? That kind of thing. And I want to show you all of these heroes. You're going to get plus 100 per hero on your gathering. So let's take a look at that. For our Minutemen, we have Brom. He's got Gather, so he's going to be adding an additional 100 to the load. He's got Gathering Speed, so up to 15% more speed. Going to come down, we got Cindy. Cindy has, it's like a dating thing. When we have Cindy, she's got Metal Detector Skill, Gathering Speed up to 15%. Next, in the Vindicators, we have Matthew with his Spiky Mohawk, Gathering Speed increased to 20%. Matthew's a beast. Also, the Gathering give you plus 100. Mr. Ivan. Not much to say about Mr. Ivan here. He will shank a bitch. Now he's got Gathering Speed plus 100 and Gathering Load and Gathering Speed plus 15%. He's a babykin. Oh, but when you're upgrading these guys, I think a lot of them are only green. So you don't only need the green elite metal. Not elite metals, the green metals to upgrade them. Next up, under Wildlings, we have Irma. Now, Irma's fancy because she gives you a plus 100, but also she gives you an additional 20% load increase. She doesn't give you speed, she gives you more that you can carry. And you have Dean over here. This guy is also the Gatherer. He's going to give you additional speed, up to 15%, so the same as Ivan. Just throw him in a different car. Now for your Watchers, you're going to have Park. Park is going to give you the Gathering Speed up to 20%, so she's a bigger one. And you also have David. Now David is unique, but also a pain in the ass to get. He gives you plus 100, he gives you a load increase to 20, and a speed increase to 25. But again, pain in the ass to get, so a lot of us aren't going to have David. We have Park, we have the other guys. We'll mix it up. So let's look at the lineups that these guys can go in. We'll do a breakdown of lineups too so you could see the difference on this. Right now we have these three guys here because, again, I have Park who's a Watcher, but I only have 3 cars, so I can't split them up to another car, and I don't have David anyway. So I threw 3 heroes in this one car. The other 2 cars just have the 2 heroes in them, and this guy and her. So that's what I have for my lineups here. But you'll see, aside from this first car, the first car we have a split. You got a full house on these guys, but with these cars I have all of the same faction, and that's because I researched something that will give you a bonus for that. But for now, let's just look at car number 1, and I'm going to take these 3 heroes off. Taking these guys off, and we're just going to put regular heroes on, and I'll show you the difference in load. So you remember how I was saying it's 100 for every person? So right now we have 2,089 with our regular heroes. Take these guys off, and we're going to be adding in our Gathering heroes, and now we have 2,300. So you get an additional 300 for having these 3 heroes. So that's why you want to be using these guys. They're not only giving you the Gathering Speed, but they're giving you the additional load bonuses on top of that. Alright, so the research that I'm talking about, if you go into your facility here, let's go research, and we're going to go through this stuff here. But first, I want to show you power-ups, faction enhancement, and all for one, one for all. So this right here is going to give you 4 to 5 heroes of the same faction gain additional gathering speed bonus. So this is where, when you're adding multiple heroes of the same faction together, you're actually going to be getting that bonus of up to 20%. So before you have this, you can just mix and match. It doesn't matter. Once you get this, you get more of a bonus by throwing the same faction people on there. So that's this one, but the most important research that you're going to have to do with every single one of these, and I'm going to go through it probably in every single one of these videos in case somebody misses it, Alliance Commemoration. This is what is going to get you your 4 million points. Prior to this, it's going to be a big pain in the ass to try and get those points, but as you upgrade this, it's going to be a lot easier. So, Efficient Gathering, you have 20% gathering speed. Then you have your points. These points here, as you upgrade it, you get more, up to 50%. There are multiple super value point ones that you get up to like 400% bonuses. So that's like using your Alliance Duel cards. And if you don't know, I'm going to come back to this, but if you don't know, your Alliance Duel cards are down here. They give you percentage bonuses towards your points. So 50%, 100%, 200%. You're basically merging these to make these, merge these to make this. It gives you additional points, but you don't even need to use these once you get this research done, because you're already going to be getting 400% more than what you would have been getting. So you get, come on back here, 50 from here. Move forward. You're going to be getting load enhancements here. Additional 20% load enhancement. Super value points, another 100%. Keep going. We have incentive gathering, 150% more points just for your gathering there. Then you have additional, let's see, value points right here, which can get you additional up to 150%. So you have quite a bit of percentages, bonuses, just by doing this Alliance commemoration. The hard part is, to do this, for one, it takes a ton of coin, but for two, it's going to be taking your Alliance Duel medals. So you need to do well on these Alliance Duels to get these medals, to do these points, to do well on these Alliance Duels. It's like a circle. So it's very, it's difficult at times to get these things completed, but with doing it this way and maxing out on your gathering day, you're going to be having enough points to get all the speed ups you're going to need for the next day. And that chain reaction continues, like I said. Alright guys, so we are just about wrapping up gathering day. You can see I'm almost at the 4 million points. You got 18 minutes left. I got to pull my cars back in, and hopefully that'll put me over. Right about now is when you'll be putting in the Alliance chat. Just let everybody know, hey, bring your cars in if you want to get points. So if you have your cars out, you need to start bringing them in. And you can wait another 10 minutes, but it just depends on how far out you had to go. Sometimes I got to go 10 minutes out for a level 5 mine. Sometimes I can do it in, a 20-second trip. So just depends. Keep an eye on it, and that way you guys can bring your points in. The next thing is, if you click up here on the ranking, you'll see where your alliance is ranking and where you're at in there. So I'm 11th out of these 2 alliances. If I click my alliance, then right now I'm in first. I think this person just jumped ahead of me, and it hasn't updated yet though. But right now I'm in first. I got to bring my cars back in. If you haven't depleted the mines, bring your cars back in and then just send them straight back out to those mines, and that way you can finish them off and get those resource chests. There's one more thing that I want to show you I almost forgot about. If you go to your Alliance button down here at the bottom and you go to Influence, over here on the side you have Battle Order. I don't remember what season this comes out or if everybody has it right now, but when you get it, the management on your team can activate this. It builds up, you get 1 per hour, and this is how much points each one of these cost. But they can activate fast as a hair for this day. It's going to give you an additional 20% bonus. So put that 20% on the 20% for the heroes, on the 20% for the gathering bonus, on the 50% that you're getting from the cities, and you guys have a lot of speed ups that you're able to knock out a lot more mines, get the bonus chests, and get the points that you need for the duel. Here you can see I did make it to the 4 million. That is all I have for gathering day. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified on the next video I come out with. It's going to be on day 2, which is your expanding the fortress day, and that's going to get into construction, what to do with the construction. I'm going to show you ways that you can do it, because there are things that you can accidentally click on that'll mess you up, and I'm going to show you how to lock those, and then also how you can just increase your points and get to that 4 million mark. So definitely subscribe so you're notified on that, and check out the Discord, because if you go to the Discord, everything I'm talking about in these videos is actually in the Discord, so you guys could share it with each other. Because again, these videos take me a while to come out with, but I already have all the days of the week down right here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I got them all. So you guys can check these out so you get a jump start on it. I'll come out with a video to explain things, make it a little bit easier for people that learn differently than just seeing it on this spread here. So again, if you have questions, leave it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one.